it counts, as we've been saying here this morning, as these campaigns get really close to the big moment of the primary. And even candidate strategies can change as they move in on this, and the clock ticks down, and they get some advice about which way they should bend a little bit here or there. Senior political correspondent Mike Emanuel is live in Manchester today watching it all. So what are they doing at Bush headquarters to try to drive some turnout there, Mike?
Well, Martha, here at Governor Jeb Bush's headquarters in Manchester, volunteers are in the turnout phase ahead of the New Hampshire primary. That means they've already identified voters or likely supporters, worked on persuading them, and now they're trying to close the deal to make sure that those folks turn out tomorrow to vote. Phone calls are being made. The volunteers are being sent out in the field to go remind likely supporters tomorrow is the critical day. Campaign senior advisor Michael Steele tells me there are more tools at their disposal than in previous campaign cycles, such as the George W. Bush campaign of 2000.
It's a much different process. There are a lot more tools now. You've got the whole digital side of it. You've got identifying people and reaching them via Facebook, via Twitter, via digital ads. All of that wasn't available 15 or 16 years ago, and it's a whole new universe of possibilities to reach people.
And Michael Steele tells me while apps and iPads are great, it's still a lot about the personal connection, meeting Governor Bush at a town hall and identifying with his record that is really critical in terms of turnout tomorrow, Martha.
Very interesting. So, Mike, in terms of the Democratic side, what kind of movement and strategy shift are you seeing over there?
Well, we've seen the Hillary Clinton campaign bring out some really high-profile surrogates like former President Bill Clinton, former Secretary of State Madeleine Albright, trying to make a difference in the final hours. There's also an army of volunteers working around the clock trying to help Clinton catch Sanders in the final hours, working the phones, dropping off flyers, reminding folks to turn out. We asked a Sanders senior advisor about the difference between Iowa and New Hampshire.
There are a lot of voters who are going to vote, so there's a little bit more emphasis on persuasion. There's a great deal of volatility historically in the New Hampshire primary, and so you have to keep that push on right up to Election Day, and that's exactly what the Sanders campaign is doing.
We had good weather in Iowa. The wild card is the weather here, although folks in New Hampshire do not get freaked out by a little bit of snow. Bottom line, the Sanders campaign told us they knocked on 50,000 doors over the weekend trying to close the deal. Martha?
Mike, thank you very much.